and get some of the best in the land and on sea. This is Greenhead Lobster. They are back. And what happened there was really part of a process.
Yeah.
Was it not, Nicole Gaffney?
It sure was.
It was a process of literally extracting all the lobster that you possibly can out of that shell. We'll tell you about that in a little bit. That's specially to Greenhead. And what we're bringing you is a choice of 8 or a choice of 16. Now, sticker shock, I get it, just for a second, but with Valentine's Day coming up, with a treat that you are giving to someone that you absolutely love, maybe that's your spouse, maybe that's yourself, maybe that's somebody that you really care about, take a look at what these are. They're here and now. They're on the best easy payment plan we have, the best shipping and handling we have, and this is literally that, no need to look at the market price. This is 5-star restaurant lobster. And someone who is in the biz, who is a chef, who blogs, who's all about it, you have like a strangely wonderful affinity to lobster. You love lobster.
I love lobster.
But
it's my favorite kind of seafood.
It is your favorite kind of seafood.
Yes.
So therefore, we got to dive deep into why the Greenhead made certified lobster
exactly.
so special.
So not just any lobster.
Yes.
I'm talking about Maine lobster. There is a difference.
What?
And this is the best you can get. So our lobsters are certified from Maine, and I'm going to show you, look at this. Look at how the meat just pops right out. And look in there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I can angle that right.
This is this high pressure process, right?
Exactly.
It
So
allows it to extract it very simply.
Yep, there's no meat left in the tail, in the shell at all.
That's
so
great.
we use thousands of pounds of water to shoot into the tails so that we release the meat from the shell, and it also cleans them. You can see there's not any vein or any dirt or any guts on there.
The best in the world lobster meat. Where does it come
Absolutely.
from? Take a look at some
Maine.
footage and we'll clarify where we are now and why. The waters are literally pristine, are they not?
Pristine, and they're ice cold. So this is Stonington, Maine, which is known as the lobster capital of the world. Hugh Reynolds, who you're going to see on camera in just a few minutes, he started this company in 1995 because he's passionate about lobster. There's Hugh. And he's passionate about the industry as a whole. These are certified Maine lobster. So that means that you can only catch the lobster if you have a special license, which I'm going to show you right here.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it can only come from a very specific region right on the coast of Maine. So that's important to note. Your lobster cannot be considered certified from Maine if it doesn't have this license and if it didn't come from that specific area.
Hey, understand it's not for absolutely everybody, but give me put some of this into perspective. When it comes to our today's special value, I think what are like 17,000 have been ordered. When it comes to, in this case, the set of 16, there's 100 of them. 100 to be had. Single payment to bring it home, 6 easy payments, and when it comes to the set of 8, there's literally about 300 that you can have. All right, what's the best way?
Go ahead and taste it.
I'm going to taste it, and tell America, your favorite way to make it.
I like to steam it. That's my favorite way. I think it retains the best flavor. All you have to do is put it in a pot of steaming water. 1 minute per ounce, so these are about 5 to 6 minutes, and they come out absolutely perfect. You can also boil them.
Perfect.
It's really easy.
But steaming is the way you do it.
I like to steam
perfect.
them.
They're
Yeah.
absolutely, incredibly meaty.
The sweetness.
It's a sweetness to it.
Yeah, you
and you
can't
dip
get
it in
that.
that butter, and you're getting the butter with it. By the way, you're also getting a marinade with it as well,
Yeah,
right?
it comes with a little Asian-style marinade that works as a great dipping sauce, too. And the Kate's butter,
ma'am.
that's locally made in Maine. It's perfectly salted, and you can melt it in the microwave right in the tub. So
I have just decided I'm not having dinner. This is going to be my dinner. This is the lobster. It's fantastic. In time for the big game. By the way, little empty nester date night again, or big game. Okay, that's pretty high-end game you got it going on here, right?
It's the Super Bowl. You got to pull out all the stops.
Put all the stops, indeed. But as a gift or as a Valentine's Day gathering, you got a lot of different, let's think about that. Let's get somebody a 5-star restaurant. Mom and Dad, here's what it costs for that gift certificate to go to that restaurant. And they're going to each have lobster, maybe a little steak, right? And then that's done.
Right.
What did it cost? $100, right?
Market price.
How about another one? And another one you're getting them, and another one, and another, and it keeps on going.
Yeah.
That's pretty fantastic.
I hate going out on Valentine's Day. In the industry, in the restaurant industry, we call it amateur night.
It's kind of amateur night,
yeah,
right?
exactly. I like to stay home and make a really special dinner for my family.
Yeah.
Mostly for my husband.
Right? Your opportunity is here and now. And again, when you do steam it, right? How long does it take? How do you know when it's okay, now it's done?
You just time it. You set a timer and that's it. These are 5 to 6 ounce tails. They're nice big tails. So it's going to take between 5 and 6 minutes. I set my timer for 5.5, and I promise they come out absolutely perfect.
Wow. And when you get it, by the way, so now they're,
So
and you
easy.
obviously steam them that go in the shell.
In the shell,
Okay,
yep.
and then they're done.
Right in there.
Those few minutes.
Exactly.
When you serve them, do you serve them like this? Like we got all these gussied up here.
No, you serve them like that with a little dish of the melted butter on the side. And look, I'm going to show you right here how easy these are to pop out of the shell. Watch this.
So your guess, we'll do it. So your guess, what do I do? Just grab it.
You just grab it and
So there's
pull.
no embarrassing, like, you're not banging it with anything, like crab legs or anything, right?
I used to be a caterer, and I used to make lobster for many of my clients because when they're looking for a really special dinner, what do they want? They want lobster and they want steak.
Yeah.
It took me hours of painstaking labor to get the meat out of the shells.
Wow.
You don't have that problem here. You don't have to clean them. You don't have to deal with any of the hard work. We make it so easy for you. You can throw away your shears.
So we started with a few of these, not that many. In the 8 count, we're down to about 200, and in the 16 count, there's 6 dozen remaining. So believe it or not, the 16 count could say goodbye here with the butter, with the marinade. Everything's on free shipping and handling. All our food's on free shipping and handling. This is on auto delivery, by the way, but it's not the traditional, like 90 days. It's every 6 months. So the next big event, and will these keep in the freezer?
Yeah, keep for a year.
A year.
I mean, you can save them for next Christmas if you want, but you're not going to want to.
When you get this out, let's say you get the 6, right? And you're entertaining. Besides that, let's cut this up. And how else would you serve this? How else would you entertain?
You can do so many things
Slice
with lobster. I mean, listen, my favorite way to eat it is just to dunk it in that butter and eat it as is because I think the flavor is so pure and so amazing.
Yeah.
You can make soup, you can make a lobster bisque, lobster chowder. In fact, most of the flavor that you get for a lobster soup comes from the shell. So I always save my shells and make a stock.
Kidding.
Absolutely, yeah. You could probably take one of these.
No kidding.
Yeah, just one.
Not like a bone broth, for example, right?
Kind of like a bone broth,
Yeah.
exactly, but it doesn't need to cook as long. So you can make chowders. I love to put these in fritters. You can make lobster rolls, which is one of my favorite things to have, that buttery hot dog bun.
As people are shopping, why again, with lobster that they may be able to get, why Greenhead Maine Lobster?
Greenhead because it's certified Maine lobster, and Maine lobster, everyone knows, is the sweetest, most succulent, best quality lobster in the entire world. We're the lobster capital of the world in Stonington, Maine, and there's a reason for it. We have the best lobster.
Good to have you. Great job.
Thanks so much,
Excellent.
Rick.
Great product. Stay on the line if you'd like. A few dozen remaining in the 16 count. That's going to do it. It's now our 3rd hour, 4th hour. And by the way, here's the update on today's special value.